Hi, and good morning. Welcome to Budget Beauty's main series. I am Lindsay Beatty. I am the creative force behind Budget Beauty. And this morning I am in one of my old stomping grounds. I am here for my sister-in-law's bridal shower. And so we've been talking about this for several weeks now, and I said I was going to do my makeup the morning of. So here we are. I am wearing a blue dress, so I'm going to do blue makeup. My husband is also wearing blue, so yay! Okay, so I'm gonna have to do this very, very quickly, so this is gonna be a very short episode, but I've got blue makeup ready to go, and I'm going to, I don't know, I think I'm gonna wear, but I don't know. So let's get started. So this morning we're gonna use Juvia's Place. This is the Prep Eye Prime eye primer. Let's see if we can. Actually, I got tissues here too. For once, I actually have tissue around me, so I can lay stuff down and not get makeup everywhere. So I brought my little tools with me. Try to do this very, very, very quickly. Very quickly. I also have a mirror over here off of my makeup box that I talked about in the breakdown yesterday. So that's where I'm looking over here to do this. Hopefully we can get this on and it will dry really fast. So the bridal shower starts at 10. Trying to be super on time. I do not want to be late. And we're here. I used to live here. We're in Spartanburg, South Carolina. I used to live here many years ago in a galaxy far, far away. A long time ago. I lived here when I first finished school, and I got a job up here at the paper. This is before I became an accountant. So before I became an accountant, I was a newspaper copy editor, and I did layout and page design and copy editing. And I got a job here at the Spartanburg Herald Journal. And so I moved up here in the fall of '03, right after I graduated school. And it turns out that my now husband, his family is from here, so we didn't know each other. We didn't know that both of us were living here. So at the time, we had no idea. And so we both moved back to Columbia without having seen each other. And the crazy thing was, he lived around the corner from me the whole time, but we didn't know it. And so his family originates from here. So I spent about a year and a half, 2 years here almost. I moved here in October 2003, and then I left in May of '05. Went to Anderson, South Carolina with my first husband, and built a life. Got a job at the Anderson paper, and then we left there. I took a job in Sculptor, so y'all hear me call it Sculptor for a reason. And then I temporarily moved back to Columbia, which is when I found Mr. Brandon there again. And then I moved to Lumberton. And then I moved to Burlington. We got a divorce. And then I moved back to Columbia. So then Brandon and I started dating right before I moved back to Columbia. So here we are. It's kind of full circle moment. So what I'm doing is I'm putting on eyeliner here. This is the BFF liquid liner, ColourPop, in the shade Numero Uno. This is while I'm waiting on that primer to dry on my eyes. Hopefully this video quality is going to be decent. I might have to do some post-production editing here, because you guys necessarily can hear me very well, because I'm turned away from the camera so a lot here, so you can kind of sort of see what I'm doing though. Other eye. Ooh, I can actually tell I have brown eyes here. That's kind of crazy. I'm trying to put this on and it won't go on. Come on, liner, I need you to press down. Come on. Yeah, that's kind of there, but we can also look here. All right. That's done. All right, eyes are we dry? I don't think my eyes are dry just yet. So, where is my fan? What did I do with my fan? Should be back in here somewhere. Ah, okay. Sweet full fan. This is why we bought it in the first place. Let's try to dry these eyes up a little faster here. While I'm drying and waiting on my eyes to dry, I am also going to do my face. That'll help a little bit. Face e.l.f. Hydrating Face Primer. Let's take rings off. As soon as I finish my makeup here, we are getting out of here. Gonna go. Try to be on time. Just got a bunch of eyeshadow primer on my finger, so it's kind of somewhat dry. Because I wanna look cute for this. And I know my husband's like, girl, you gonna look cute regardless. Okay, so do that while I'm waiting on that. We can actually take care of the rest of the face while we're doing this. ColourPop Pretty Fresh foundation. You know, people like, well, why are you wearing foundation? You don't really need it. Yeah, I know, but I like it. I like it. I'm trying to get this excess off of this model. So, my husband is also in here getting ready at the same time. And sponge. Take this excess off of here. And then we're gonna beat the face here. So I always have to remember to do this part across my top lip. because I will forget in a heartbeat. It'll be like, why does that space look weird? Gotta remember to do the sides of your mouth too. Okay, so this side over here. It's hard to do this and see at the same time what spaces I've gotten and what spaces I have not. I got a good amount of foundation on. Now, when we leave here, when we leave the bridal shirt, we're going to go, we might go hang out, I don't know. But we're going to go to this place that I used to go to while I lived here called Tangled Web. It's an interesting place. All right, so I should be ready now. I'm gonna do my eyes. Actually, let me finish my face. 8. Okay, Juvia's Place I Am Magic Concealer, shade J8. I'm gonna do that. Actually, kind of don't need it with this foundation. I put on enough foundation for everybody. So I kind of don't need it this morning. On my eyes. Get her blended in. I mean, this matches this foundation almost perfectly. I really can't tell the difference where I have it on my face and where I don't have it on my face once I put the concealer on. Like I have not beat that spot down very well. That's the beauty of picking the right concealer and the right foundation. You can't tell if you have which one of the two you have on. That means you matched them very well and they match your skin very well. Shade matching is important. Get the right one from the beginning. I mean, if you gotta play around and figure it out, yeah, you gotta play around and figure it out. But try to get it right. Once you get it right, it's great. All right, ready for eyes. So I'm gonna cut my crease with some black. Okay. And we're gonna fill in with the blue. I'm not gonna wear any black over my eyelashes because I'm gonna actually wear mascara today. So I'm using the ColourPop Shadow Stick in the color Rain Check Metallic. That's what this is. And it's gonna deepen this blue, so there's that. I may have to put something on top. I am gonna have to put something on top of this because it's not. This brown is browning. Yeah. The brown is browning and it's dulling my blue, so I'm gonna have to do something different here with this. Now, if I had my Urban Decay on, this wouldn't be this be a whole different story. It's still blue, it's just very deep blue. Oops. Not sure what's happening there. Oh, that did that. I'm gonna put something on top of this blue in just a minute. Okay. I hate when I do that, when I accidentally touch outside the bounds of where I intended to put makeup. This blue is very muted because I got it on top of the brown. Okay. But I got it on, so that's the important part. Now, to help this along, ColourPop Blue Moon palette. Let's see, I want a brilliant blue to brighten this up. So I'm using the shade Tide Pool to brighten. Ah, there we go. All right, that gives it a more brilliant blue. Blend her in. See that shimmer on that eye? That comes from the powder on top. And that's fine. That's what I want to go with this. And the black doesn't even matter that I cut the crease with. It doesn't even matter at this point. Just kind of wanted a guide, but I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna let that stand. See how it's up at the top? I let that stand up at the top. That's fine. I like that. I like that blend and that match. Now, if we can just recreate it on the other eye, that would be great. Trying to rub it down so I can get it down. It won't go all the way down. And that's not how I put it on the eye to start with. Okay. Here a little bit in the corner. All right. I like the blue. I like how that turned out. That is great. I'm getting eyeshadow primer everywhere. What in the world? Just got this all over the place all of a sudden. All right, eyes are done, at least for that part. Let's see. Size up. And this is the Volume Booster Essence Lash Volume Booster. Do this mascara real fast. Where is that? Okay. Got that done. Y'all can see it. You can kind of sort of see it on my eyelashes. It's the white stuff. It's this. Actually, I'm gonna fill in at the bottom here. Took kind of some of the liner off, so I'm putting it back. All right, then let's go size up. All right, so all I gotta do after this is lips, and I'm finished. This could possibly be the fastest I've ever done my face, full face. Let's see what's happening here. Okay. That's what one eye looks like. Husband, time check, please.
9:38.
Ah, perfect. Okay, that's exactly what I thought. All right.
38.
All right. My husband just gave me a time check, so we're down to the last thing anyway. So eyes are done. Eyes are finished. The eyes have it. All right, so now, last thing, lips. Then we gotta set the face and we're finished. Then we go with the ColourPop Red Ultra Matte. Let's see, I need liner, lip liner. All right, so I'm gonna use the end of this pencil to do this. gotta go with a classic red. Alright, so this is gonna be kind of hard, so I gotta turn this around a little bit. So this is gonna kind of block this, but I need this turned. Alright. So, finished. This was the ColourPop Ultra Matte Lip in the shade Risk Taker. It is a very classic red. So, here we are. I love how this turned out. Alright, so now I gotta set my face and we're finished. So, what we're gonna do here is e.l.f. Stay All Night Microfine Setting Mist and Lily Sweet Full Fan. And while I'm doing this, my husband can be going to get the cart so we can walk out of here in the next 15 minutes because we gotta go. As a man say, we gotta go. We gotta leave. So, actually, I forgot we have a cart up here already. Look at that. Forgot to take it back downstairs. So we have a cart up here. It's just fantastic. That actually solves all the problems. Thought we were gonna have to go get one. Face is almost dry because we are ready to go. All right. Done. And my friends, this is the completed look. I have red accessories to go with this red lip and the red shoes that I'm wearing. So let's put that on. I say I always put my earrings on last because they're more than likely going to be touching my face where I've just put a ton of makeup. And I don't want to get that on the earrings. I want to put that on after I've set everything. Okay. All right. Put my rings on. All right. And she's closed up for business. All right. Put my flower on. Big old giant red flower. And I am gonna let my hair down. Mama always said, if you wear your hair down, wear short earrings. If you wear your hair up, long earrings. And I've lived by that motto to this day. All right. I fall in love with this wig more and more every day. Though my other one, I did a refresh on it and it looks super cute. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the completed look. And we are finished. We're ready to go. So, that is the end of this episode. We will see y'all later. I want to thank you for watching. Come back and watch more of our series later. Peace.